Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's tutorial, we will be working with variables. Variables are used as a shortcut for a line of command. So instead of just saying game.workspace.base all the time, you can just say, so it's things you in, game, local x, or whatever you want to call it. It can be anything at all. Local x equals game.workspace.base. And now let me explain this. You see these dots right here? It's going down another level. So for example, this whole thing right here, place 1 is game. Workspace is the child. So is players, lighting, starter GUI, starter pack, debris, and sound service. Inside of workspace, we have terrain, script, instance, base, and message. It's going down level, so game isn't always needed. You can just do workspace.base. But for everything else, such as lighting, you don't have to do game.whatever for anything. I mean, you don't have to, you have to do game.whatever for everything besides workspace. So it can just be workspace dot name of whatever. But for lighting and etc., it's game dot lighting dot name here, whatever's inside of it. But I'm more comfortable just using game.workspace. Local s equals game.workspace. So just get rid of that. Oh yeah, also local is not required. You can just make it x equals game.workspace. You don't always doesn't always need to be local. Also, as I explained earlier, you can name it x xyz x formula whatever x formula plus 2 minus 1 giant finger, I guess? I don't know. I just thought that, yeah, it was actually kind of stupid, but whatever. Alright, now, you want to know the opposite, what the opposite of a child is? I'm pretty sure you know what it is. I'll give you 5 seconds. It's a parent. So, game.workspace.base. Now here's how you use variables. X dot whatever. You can even do children for it. X dot name of child. No, you don't actually put name of child. Just put the thing that's under it. That's under base. Whenever you see this, the plus and minus thing next to it, then that means it has children. So X dot transparency. Oh yeah, I have to explain something. It's very, very important. When you click some, you see its properties, as I explained in the second tutorial. Oh yeah, as you can see, my second tutorial is still uploading. Okay, so appearance is brick color, material, reflectance, and transparency. Brick color is self-explanatory. It's the color of the brick. This is the base. Its material is plastic. There's also wood. See, it looks different. Slate, concrete. You can hardly notice it, but it's there. It's there. Corroded metal, diamond plate, foil, grass, and last but not least, ice. We're gonna stick with plastic though. And for color, you can make it whatever you want. It's a blue, it's a orange, right? Reddish violet, bright orange, bright yellow, lime green, etc., etc. Magenta. I didn't even know that color existed. Oops, I'm gonna just put it to black. Okay. Now reflectance is how shiny it is. It can be a variable of 0 to 2. 2 is super shiny. getting shinier than 2. 1, it's a bit, you know, it doesn't have as much luster. Oh, by the way, luster is how shiny something is. It doesn't say luster in the game, but I just learned it from school. Now you can do 0.4. The 0 is not required, by the way. 0.5, 1, 0.2. You can hardly even see it, but trust me, it's shiny. See? You can actually see the reflection of the sky. 2, 1.8. Yeah, you hardly notice that one. 1.8. Yeah, and there we go. Alright, now we're gonna put it back to 0. Now, transparency is how visible or invisible someone is. 0 is completely visible, meaning how much visible means you can see it. Invisible means you can't. 1 is completely invisible, 0 is completely visible. So let's do 0.3, partly invisible. 0.9, almost completely invisible. It's still there though. 0.1. You can hardly notice that it's invisible. It almost looks like it's shiny. Now you can even make it go even further. See that? Oops, no, letters are allowed in there. I guess it can't go any further than 5 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing with reflectance, I think. Now just because it's invisible doesn't mean you'll fall through it. That's where collide can come in. I'll get to that in a minute. Now name, self-explanatory. It's what it's called. So we can name it whatever. Base. Cat. See, it says cat right here. Dog. Tree. Grass. See what happens? We're just gonna leave it a face though. Now parent is workspace, as I explained earlier. Class name is its special kind of name. It's let's say it's called its species. All right. Now it's a script is its own species. See, class name, space, species is part. That's what it is. I'll show you what a part is. Insert object. Press P to look for part. What? Oh, P seems to not be working. Oh well, I'll just look for it. Oh yeah. Because you can't put a part in a part, I don't think. Here it is. That's a part right there. See? You can also edit it with all the stuff instead of just working on it in properties. You can also edit its properties in scripts. So there's actually 3 ways to do it. Now we can lock it. That makes it not being able it keeps it from being edited. Can't do anything to it after it's locked. Except you can color it, that's all you can do. Even when it's unlocked. Now anchor. See this? See this anchor? There's no anti-sign through it, whatever it's called. This means it's anchored. I'll show you what anchored means. You just click this and moves it up. See? Now if I unanchor it, do you know what's gonna happen? It's gonna fall. Okay, so these are surface area things. You know what its surface is like. That's not really important though. Alright, where was I? Position. Self-explanatory, where it's located. What? Oops. Watch the position while as I move it. See, it changes? Even when I raise it up and down, it changes. Oh, and I forgot about this right here. It can change. It can alter the brick size when you do that. See? Okay, so oh yeah, these they do the same thing, except you can take it even further and shrink it, raise it higher, something like that. But you need to click one of these in order to use these. These 4 buttons work with these 3. But I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, route velocity, I'm not really sure. velocity, I think you can move when something's on it. Whatever's on it, it moves. The thing it's on it does. I think velocity does the same thing. Alright. Anchored. I would explain that. This is false. That means it does fall. This means it doesn't. Archivable. I think it means it doesn't get affected by scripts or some. No, I think it does. It does get affected by scripts if it's checked, and if it's not, then it doesn't. I believe. I'm not sure though. Can collide. It anything will fall through it if it's not if it doesn't collide with anything. I wonder if it works with other things too. Yup, it just falls right through the base because that part does not collide. So nothing can make any contact with it.